Hi, I'm Roy Hudson. Stand by for Sean. It'll make your day bright.
Welcome to Look Around Florida. I am your host, Sean McFall, aka the Florida Man, aka the Gator Man. Just don't call me late for dinner. Hey, Ryan, good to see you in the chat tonight. All right, let me double check a couple things. Ready? Yep. There we go. Now my blue ball is working. This is my blue ball, you sickos. So, not much going on. A lot of different camps out there throughout the state did take part in various different parades for the 4th of July. Hey, Kim. Hey, Keith. Hey, Beth. Hey, Linda and Roy. Jeffro in the house. So, get back to what I was saying. This past Thursday, a lot of different camps throughout the Confederation did take, mainly here in Florida, did take part in various different parades throughout the state of Florida. Our lovely gentlemen with the Florida Division and our lovely ladies with the Florida OCR took part in various different events. Myself, I took part in a parade my camp, Lieutenant Baga's camp, has been doing for years down in Everglades City. It's a small parade, but we were well received. We handed out 50 Confederate flags, the little flags, like this one, and necklaces or neck beads, whatever you want to call them. The neck beads were brought down by one of our Graves Committee members, Rick Gray, at a St. Pete. Mr. Garcia, how you been, sir? Good to see ya. So, get back to what I was saying. So we did that. That was a week ago last Saturday. Then Thursday, Jim Odell, how you been, buddy? Good to hear from you earlier, sir. So Jim Odell's camp, the Private George W. Thomas camp, took part in their parade. They pretty much had quite a bit of the camps right there on the East Coast. Jim, that was Sebastian, right, for your parade? I think that's what you were telling me. You're correct, Jeffro, but we'll get to that. Hold your horses. So that was a week ago last Saturday. Thursday, I took part in helping out the Arcadia camp with their parade. I didn't really hear anything negative or positive. So I know some of the people that knew Leon and others part of that camp really enjoyed seeing us. And it was their first time in that parade. So, like I said, we had one member on horseback, dressed up in uniform, carrying the Bonnie Blue flag. I had music going, Dixie, Bonnie Blue flag, Seminole Wind, and the theme song to Dukes of Hazzard going throughout the parade. So with that, Jeffro Khan did come down for both events. Like I said, I know Jim Odell had one going on Thursday on 4th of July. I was working on a video and the app that I was using took a dump. So I'll be working on that video in the next couple of days. Hope to get that up on Look Around Florida on our Facebook page and probably on our YouTube page as well. And I tell you this, I'm hoping to see all you a week from Wednesday. Myself and Ronnie Nichols will be meeting up in Anderson, South Carolina. He's going to take me around town, take me over to Abbey. We're going to be staying in Abbeville, not too far from Secession Hill. So that whole area has a lot of my ancestors' names all over the place. So he's going to take me to various different places. Sorry, I hate doing that on camera. So take me to various different places. So next Tuesday, it's going to be kind of weird for some of you. We're going to be going live from South Carolina on the hunt for my Confederate ancestors. We have an idea where they're buried at in Anderson, South Carolina. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to seeing Rich Garcia and quite a bit of the people outside of the Florida division. I'm always looking forward to seeing all my brothers and sisters in Florida. Don't get me wrong. It's just get to hang out with Rich Garcia, Carl Jones, Moose, and GCB from SCV Chat. And the list goes on. The Kennedys, all that next week in Charleston, South Carolina. I know there's been some hiccups with the hotel. From what I got told by multiple of our national leadership, it's not the hotel per se. It's their corporate office to decide to do the remodeling. Are you talking to me, Jeffro, or are you talking to Jim? Wow, you're coming in late, Victor. We're all going to be tipsy by then. Oh, that's good, Jim. So today, Ronnie was sending me stuff to what to do in Abbeville, so it looks interesting. So next Tuesday, I'm going to go live as much as possible. Hey, Kim, good to see you. Well, Victor, as long as you got a comfortable seat, that's the main thing. So we're going to go as live as much as possible. I do got a new phone because the phone I have, I didn't realize until I tried to go live on the road to Division Reunion. That was the starting point of my phone acting up. So it finally hit the bed. So I got a new phone. So if I don't go live, I am recording and I will post it to the channel. I got something special for our commander-in-chief. Hope to present that to him up at our national reunion. So, like I said, not much going on right now. It's hot out. I know Camp 1209's active. They're active year round. A lot of us down here in South Florida are taking breaks right now because it's hot, muggy, and wet. That's fine for me because Skunk Cape headquarters. Yeah, down in the Everglades. Go check it out if you get a chance. As for David or Jack Sheely, tell them the Florida man from Look Around Florida sent you. the good people. That's down in Ochapee, Florida. There's a nice restaurant there called Joanne's. They got good food and they got some good local beer. If you're into drinking beer, I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying if you like local beer. So, like I said, there ain't much going on. Everybody's gearing up for National Reunion. Looking forward to it. So seeing our commander in chief, our lieutenant commander in chief, our chief of heritage operations, and the list goes on. I hope to get with some of our national leadership and probably corner our division commander Calvin Hart to do a promo. You know, the promos are people that I got doing introductions before the show, like you just saw one a little bit ago from Roy Hudson. So I will be going around national, getting those people, filming them. Like I said, I got a new phone, so I'm able to do stuff like that now. Instead of my phone just completely shutting down on me for no reason. So I'm going to get with Jeffro. I'm going to get Victor. I'm going to get with some other guys from division that are going. And I'm going to get some of our national leadership. Because at the end of the day, everything starts at the camp level. Goes from national down to the camp level, not from the camp up. Everything we do is to help support the camps in our division, our regions, our brigades as much as possible to give them the information that they need to succeed. And if you're not recruiting, you're not getting out there in the public eye and let them know who you are. By doing that, getting in the public eye so they see you guys active in your communities, they're going to know who you are. And it will help you recruit. I hope so too, Jim. I wish you the best of luck on that camp. Rich, I need to get with you up in National. Are you still, Mr. Garcia, are you still doing those cards on Confederate Heroes? If you are, just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Because I have some here in our local heroes here in Florida. If you can help me out on those. I mean, you have a great idea on, something at your table or something you can hand out to people. Yes, sir. That's right, Jimbo. Be proud of your camps. I'm proud of my camp. You can tell if you're on my personal Facebook page. I'm always posting something on the Cal Cavalry and Captain Henry and Lieutenant Bogus and the men that served under Lieutenant Bogus and Captain Henry. Good question, Jim. Do the @ symbol and put Rich Garcia and see if he joins in. Because I know he was in the chat a little bit ago, so I don't know if he just popped in to say hi. But hit up Rich Garcia. I think he said they have him up at HQ now. I'll get more details on that next week up at National for you, Jimbo. They might have a stack of those cards on the table. I'll find out how much they are, and I'll probably pick up a few bundles. Yep. That's right, Jimbo. It's like the old saying goes: you say his name 3 times, he'll pop in. Either Rich Garcia or Commander Hart. I get to say his name one more time, he might pop in and say hi to everybody. So I know he's busy with that monument that's going up at the park right there in Jacksonville. Yeah, they're sort of like baseball trading cards, but with Confederate heroes on them. And on the back of them gives a brief information about them. You know what, Jimbo? I might get Rich Garcia back on. It's been about a year, 2 years since I had him on last, and give us an update on those cards. Exactly, Jimbo. That statue's gonna be beautiful once it's done. And they're kicking butt, taking names up there in Jacksonville. So, like I said, I didn't really have anything planned. I just want to say hi to everybody. Wish you the best of luck in your travels to National Reunion next week. I'm leaving Monday. I am doing something for the SCV, but also for me also, because it's going to be a truly honor to go visit my Confederate ancestor. I visited multiple of my Union family members, even the one I grew up knowing about from my great grandmother. I think it was her dad or grandfather or something like that. It's buried in Andersonville, Georgia. He died as a POW at that camp. Jimbo. Kim, thank you for talking about that. There you go, guys. Kim, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time they're doing this. The Great Revival in the Southern Armies, the Chaplain Conference, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first time they're doing it, right? That I know of. I mean, I could be wrong. They could have done it in the past, but that I know of, this is the first time. So if you're in Elm Springs, or close by, it's Saturday, a 1-day event at Elm Springs, September 14th. Kib, if you're going to that, brother, hope you have a fun trip and let me know. Excuse me, when you get back from September 14th, I'd love to bring you on the show to talk about your experience at the revival. So, remember, key thing from our commander in chief. We all got an email from HQ. You can also go on HQ's website at cv.org. Click on the stuff for Charleston. If you're going to represent your camp, make sure you have the credential form filled out by your camp commander and your camp adjutant. That is important because this year, next week in Charleston, we're going to be voting on who our new councilman is and our commander for AOT. That does affect us here in Florida. So get out there, get that form, show up in Charleston, and cast your vote. That is your public service announcement for tonight. Don't forget, we're also voting for our new commander in chief and our new lieutenant commander in chief. Good. I'm glad you're going, Kim. like I said, after that event, I would love for you to come on the show and talk about your experience. Thank you, Mr. Garcia, for that. If you guys didn't see what Mr. Garcia was talking in the chat, those sort of like baseball cards that are called Confederate Heroes trading cards will be at the vendor table in Charleston. I'm looking to pick up a few packs, not just one pack, a few, because hopefully that's also a recruiting tool. And I think that's what Rich Garcia intended it to be. The more stuff we have in our holsters, the better off we're in the community. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad to hear Rick's going to that event also. Perfect. Thank you, Kim. Jim, just DM him and he'll probably be able to give you the details and all that. But Mr. Garcia is a super nice guy. I've met him on multiple occasions. He's even come on the show. I miss those, Jim. I will admit, I miss the bubblegum trading cards myself. But they're very valuable, highly valuable right now. So, guys, thank you for joining the chat tonight. I appreciate every one of you. Remember, say Kevin Hart's name 3 times, he shows up. Oh, yeah, Jim. So, with that, thank you for joining me tonight. I wanted to give out some public service announcements. Get your credential forms sent out, filled out by your commander and adjutant if you're going to national. That's a must. We need that way you can vote for who you think's going to do the job best. That's good to hear, Roy. 5 of your camps. I know I'm going. Some of the boys from the Arcadia camp's going. St. Pete is going. And the early camp is going. Lewis, are you talking about Rick Roberts? Lewis Tart is talking on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, check out our YouTube channel. Find an episode that you like. Share that with your camps. Let them know. Let them know. We don't do just Facebook. We do YouTube also, because I need your guys' help to help me promote this within your camps and your regions. This way we can keep you all up to date with what's going on in the Florida division and our AOT. As we are here in Florida, we are part of the Army of Tennessee. Until next Tuesday, gentlemen, remember, there's not going to be a scheduled time when I'm going to go live Tuesday. So just pay attention to our Facebook and YouTube channel. And when we do go live, please share it out. Until then, stay Southern, stay out of trouble. Have a good night. May the Lord bless you with your travels to Charleston. Till then, I'm going to end it off with this video.
My name is Nelson W. Winbush. I'm a member of the Jacob Sumner Camp 1516, Son of the Confederate Veterans. My reason for joining the Sons of Confederate Veterans after the NAACP declared they would destroy and remove everything Confederate in 1990. I decided that I would do all I could to make sure that people understood what the Confederacy stood for.
Have a good night. Don't forget, it's news time. Get them in. Have a good night. See you in Charleston.